Here's your paper, bitch! Shut up, you stupid bees! I love Nick!
I'm the reason dead internet theory exists. It has been 1 year, and during that 1 year until now, I've been on a lot of bizarre adventures. As a JoJo fan, like 1 year ago, that's when I started watching JoJo's. Yeah, I feel like nothing's really changed, and to me, I take that as a flex. They all thought they'd eradicate 6-7, Italian brain rot, cornball humor, and the fucking jonkler. They expected a meme reset by the end of last year, but it was me. Guys, I've never been more grateful how much my channel has grown ever since the Big 26. Not much in popularity, but in views, and I can mainly thank re-uploading Ogre Aggressive, the most popular vid on my channel. If it weren't for everybody who liked and commented. If there's anything you need to know about me is that I never change and grow as a person because anyone tells me to. I change life around me, not the other way around, and that is where raw power and dominance truly lie, my friend. I'm a smartass who makes commentary vids yapping about characters I find interesting, slandering them using codenames and aliases the whole time, and seeing who can actually guess what I'm really on about. That's just how I roll. The whole purpose of my channel is just for us to have fun, to be the comedian I truly am. Most of you wouldn't get how fucked up my sense of humor really is, but for those who know,
I can't wait for all the children in the audience to get horrible nightmares from the monster.
4 months, 4 freaking months, I have fell off the deep end and into this hellish rabbit hole that no one ever survives. Known only as the Andrew Ditch Files. In that first week of February, when snow was still the main source of light, I knew then and there that my winter arc I was grinding for so long, ever since 2025, had served all its purpose and was honorably laid to rest, and thus started yet another one of my endless villain arcs. Scratch that. This dates all the way back to January, when I was scrolling on DeviantArt. Don't ask me what I was doing there in the first place, but I saw these very particular comics that right off the bat you could tell they were not normal. If you guys are familiar with Chris Chan, he has this seemingly low-quality infantile style of drawings with his Sonichu shit, which I kind of fuck with. For all I know, this could have been an alt account of Chris Chan. You see these cyan clouds with white polka dots that are supposed to be a sky? The super epic manga series question. Feast your eyes on Beach Day Chaos. Oh wait, you can't feast, because they already ate up the entire page. Parasites! At first glance, you probably don't notice the actual characters, with facial expressions, whatever it be genuine or subtly staring at you. No, it's these goddamn beach balls, which I have only seen in 2 hues, orange and yellow. Wait. BMO and Philly? Is that supposed to be you two? You are my 2025 nostalgia. But what if I told you they weren't connected to the same eyes and faces? These balls are not just a reference, they are sentient.
Wow, this magical forest star magical
The
star.
resemblance is uncanny. You got 2 canonically fat characters, yet neither of them come relatively close to has the highest count of inflation fan art in the forums.
You have the power of God at your fingertips, and you choose to watch inflation? What the hell is wrong with you?
The subject of today's video happens to come in many forms, and I have several aliases, so I'd probably be alternating between code names. When you love and respect and admire a character to such an extent, that's when it becomes the most prone to becoming your favorite, because that's when it becomes more and more relatable, eventually reaching your darkest insecurities and weaknesses.
He needs some milk!
Doja! Doja!
The whole time
Doja!
I thought Funny Valentine was doing that to call his wife's name. Deadass, I thought that was her name. It turns out to be a vocal tick, but the name fits so damn well, I might just stick with that as a main alias. This was literally my favorite character for so long. I am ashamed, deeply horrified of what I once compared myself to. I lay every night thinking of all the possible interactions I had with people who shared the same fandom as me. Oh, hey, what's your favorite character? Oh, that's easy. Also of how relatable I still am to this day. I'm not so much ashamed about. The character traits I will point out that I still respect are that we're both dommy mommies. Most villains, mainly shitty people in real life who change to become a better person, do so in ways that make them still look depraved and pathetic at the end. She, on the other hand, is irredeemable. She stays true to her morals as a person who has none. As a morally gray, sadistic person myself, is that I only see people for what they deserve. Hypothetically, if someone fucks around, I'm all down for ripping their cunt out of their ass. Unlike me, this fiend kills people literally just to be turned on. Goons to motherfuckers killing each other. She owns a $1 million fighting pit for the purpose of edging, stroking it, janking it from blood and gore that turns her on, when just be killing their own parents for your arousal. Doja has this very odd vocal stem. I don't believe in bad words, as they're a social construct invented by pearl-clutchy pussies. But this word has been spammed so many times, it has become a slur in ties to this character. Y'all Shakespeare reading people may know what word I'm talking about. You know, the T-slur, the song from Michael Jackson, but instead it ends with an ing.
One more buzzword and I'll do it.
There was a certain friend group, not that long ago. Udin Din Din Dun, My Goat Tralalero Tralala, Gyro Zeppeli, Guillaume and Johnny Joestar. Everybody except Johnny has stands. Guillaume's stand ability is an IQ too high, and Gyro's stand ability is commonly referred to as the magical death loop. Wait, no, that's Jordo's stand, never mind. His stand name is These Stardust Crusaders were raised in a gooning cave. When they were 6 or 7 years old, a mysterious figure in all black shows up at the doorbell, breaks in, and in a fit of rage, tries to kill Johnny and Gyro, so the Bufflins hatch an escape plan that surprisingly works.
A few moments later.
Mom! Dad!
Doja!
My ass! She knows too much.
You know the phrase, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Yeah, this scene couldn't be described more perfectly. More like out of Diddy's basement and into Epstein's island. It's like they have a battle tendency to get kidnapped, first by Diddy, Big Dick Randy, and now
Doja!
also the smart one gets kidnapped by Harry Dresden from earlier. Twice. Rescued is a more accurate term. Introducing Charizard. She'll become very important to the plot soon enough. Right now, she and Udin Din Din Dun seem to be getting it on, mutually sipping for each other. Charizard is Doja's jester, or pet, whatever you want to call it. Dynamics in comparison to Power and Makima do not lie to you. I was gonna name her Charizard at first, but you know what, I changed my mind. I might as well just stick with Power, because resemblance with her manipulated relationship with Makima is uncanny.
Me bamba!
Johnny Joestar is nowhere to be seen, and Gyro, well, he's just unsupervised. He's just chilling in a tree like, everything is fine, guys. And everybody else has to fight each other to help Makima jack off. This goes on for 5 nights. Also, Bombardino Crocodilo, another formidable villain who is allies and definitely not in a lesbian affair shipped by the Yuri fans, shows up. Like, happy birthday, bitch. When Power and Odin Din Din Dun are about to fight each other, this is where the best part is about to happen. Makima gets spit on, but not from Deji, and the crowd goes absolutely apeshit! You can see in that exact time frame, Bombardino is hiding behind Makima while she takes the damage and is presumed dead, for now. Am I the only one that sees something very wrong with all this? Also, where the fuck did Bombardino take Makima, and how are they nowhere to be seen the next second? Everybody clears out in a panic after Gyro fucks shit up. Surrounded by elite Diddy Blood security guards too, this is the part that angers me the most, by how hard these people fucked up and fled the scene like it was all their first day on the job. I know I'm supposed to be hating on Makima, but what pisses me off even more is how these NPCs had one job. Protect your damn president, make the scene realistic at least. Grown-ass elites, by the way. The mosh pit then gets sold to Aisho Speed's homeless Bob, Power becomes a homeless orphan again, and Guillaume reunites with the rest of his friend group. Fast forward to Volume 3 manga. I'm standing on business. Been preparing for a Geometry Dash contest so I can replace the new CEO of Netflix and bring my show back for the people. I haven't slept in 5 days, and I'm living off nothing but Monster Energy and heavy metal. Don't you think you should need to get some beauty sleep, Gyro? Hell nah, I'm Gyro Zeppeli, pure chaotic energy and 0 time to rest. Alright, maybe I do need a little bitty power nap, but only for 1 hour. Okay, timer set. 1 hour. 1 freaking hour. I go to sleep. No more than that. Within that very small frame of time I had, I close my eyes, and the first thing I see is Funny Valentine, staring close to me with those soulless eyes. And he says,
Want a break from the ads?
Sleep well? Hell no, I had a horrible nightmare. We got a race to win, Johnny. Nah, that's not fair, Gyro. I want to be the main character. Fuck you guys. So Johnny Joestar goes out to Bombardino Crocodilo's super freaky mansion in Cairo, Egypt, known for throwing the sussiest TikTok Riz parties, and meets this zesty blonde twink. And no, it's not Dio this time. Oh, hey, welcome to the Diddy party. I'll be your tour guide. At the same time, he also coincidentally runs into Power. Hey, I remember you. What you been doing? Looking for my kind of homeless mom. Oh yeah, Dio killed her. No, my other homeless mom. Oh yeah, she's right downstairs, in the basement, cucking to the freak-offs, and eating my pet Labubu. Wait, why are there fleshlights all over the floor?
Hello, I am going to a daycare. I will have so much fun, McDowdoutage.
Yo, I'm in school right now. What's good, all my friends? Help! Help me!
I got the picture now to lay in snow. Nobody here to say I can't do it. And look, my skin hurts me from taking a walk outside. I went walk around block. Nobody here to say no.
Doja is actually a sleep paralysis demon, and I mean that literally. Her required stand from the Holy Corpse's scroll is to appear in your dreams. Like Death 13, kind of, but it only works on them young. She loves doing this shit, as we see her contact a bunch of minors. Some specific cases are Charizard, obviously Gyro at the end of Volume 3, that one instance. Because what's the chance of having nightmares living off 1 hour of sleep, am I right? But let's focus on another character more specifically, the Russian spy, who's that femboy's somehow bitchier twin sister, and the target of a double murder plot in Volume 6. She's hired as a hitman to kill the Stardust Crusaders, especially Gyro for certain reasons. All at the same time, this Russian spy was a target of another spy for a double murder plot, for a completely justifiable reason, but both of their murder plots go terribly wrong, and that's why subreddits exist to either loathe or defend one or the other character. When that plan fails, a Russian spy descends into madness in a way that is scarier than death itself. She forces herself to pull all-nighters in a row to look for Gyro herself, because she knows if she falls asleep, the first person she will see in her dreams. She's grinding days without sleep, probably chugging energy drinks on some schizophrenic shit. It's safe to say that she's cooked, basically living in hell, doing everything it takes to stay awake and avoid the inevitable voices, same dreams, over and over. I wouldn't wish that kind of shit on my worst enemy, and I mean that in literal context. Hypothetically, let's say I did have any ops, if they killed my sibling or whatever, and they were at my school to do the unthinkable, I still wouldn't wish that kind of torment on my worst enemy. Oh, what am I kidding, that motherfucker deserved every second of her downfall. Minus the sleep paralysis demon. Coming from a person that actually suffers from insomnia, don't do this to yourself, it's not worth it. Sleep is way more important than you think. I lost count of the many times I pulled multiple all-nighters in a row, but hey, at least I was doing something productive with those hours. Speaking of productivity...
I got the picture now to lay in snow. Nobody here to say I can't do it. And look, my skin hurts me from taking a walk outside. I went walk around block. Nobody here to say no.
This is my 13th reason why Makama/Doja is dead to me. I completely understand why someone would want revenge for another person spitting on them. Again, I'm pro-sadistic, pro-revenge and all. The problem here is how you bide your time, not doing jack shit to get your revenge as you should. For someone who isn't president anymore, you sure don't seem to be a lot busy. So what in the double duck fuck are you doing all this time when you sit on your fucking fat ass hiring children as hitmen and threaten to go after them when they can't slime all your ops out? You have too much time, motherfucker. Way too much time to be living this way. You want to get back at someone, so fucking do it yourself and stop sitting on your fucking fat ass. It just pisses me off when villains in general, or anyone for that matter, have motivation, but they sit back and do nothing for many novels or movies in a row until they suddenly feel the need to somehow return. Unless you're the ultimate life form trapped in a mountain, that is one exception because you're completely unconscious. I'm talking about when you're awake, aware, and have all the willpower to act on your goals. That's on you, buddy. By the way, I thought this guy was a top the whole time. Turns out he's a bottom bitch to the Mary Sue in Volume 10, all because of his over-the-top redemption arc bullshit. There's a difference between a winter arc and a redemption arc. One of them gets you where you need to be in life, The other one leads you to people-pleasing. This is where we're introduced to the best antagonist ever!
Me bamba!
With an even cooler stand, Scary Monsters, which lets him shapeshift into whoever he wants like Oingo. Except he's not born with this stand, he acquired it from some Holy Corpse's scroll. He is working for Doja, because he may or may not be out of his mind simping for the big scary goth mommy. I want to believe he's not a submissive little beta like Denji is, and my reasoning is he kind of works for himself, and in the end he's the one standing on business. Plus he's the one to give her a stand to begin with. He is my favorite villain, like I said, because he's actually written well and has a genuine reason to be a villain. Please, Diego, I need this. My brother's kind of kidnapped inside a TikTok Riz party for the last several years. My all-time favorite volume, because of the plot. There is a lot that happens in Escaping Ohio, starting off with Charizard as a wee little muppet, aborting a bunch of fetuses. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate any further for the sake of my video not being demonetized, so we're just gonna move on. Breaking news, the riggedy-roo-ah crazy bitch shows up at school carrying a custom-made fleshlight in the shape of Gyro Zeppeli's head.
What the fuck?!
I don't know what the purpose of this is, since it's obviously not the real Gyro. Power Charizard is the main character, and this time she's bringing a very reliable sidekick with her. They definitely fucked during the journey, and now Power has a double body count, and Koichi has bragging rights to his friend group about getting more bitches. Not only bitches, but the hottest bitch. Plot twist, Charizard discovers she has a father who left to go get milk and cigarette soup. And even bigger plot twist, the deadbeat father in question is none other than Green Diego. I feel like now is no better time to milk the my mom's kinda homeless meme. Only that there are too many options, and I don't know who'd be who. Please, Green Diego, I need this. My mom's kind of dead, and my other mom's kind of homeless. Actually, I was using you to get back to kill the new president and take over the Diddy Bloods. Wait, what? Fuck you, Dad. Please, dear daughter, I need this. My mommy's kind of homeless. Diego's not even the worst dad either, not by a long shot. Speaking of family chaos, Doja's daughter Rose Thugger is now the new president of the Diddy Bloods. Rose Thugger has a son. A very cute and lovable brain-rotted Gen Alpha iPad kid. I'm pretty sure he canonically once said,
I want to watch Mustard kill mangoes in Roblox!
Up until now, she's seen as a boring side character and seems to hate Charizard, having her banned from her own city when she took over. But before we can continue, here is a word from our ads.
This video is sponsored by Kanye West's Gooning Cave. Like what you see. Book a trip now with your homies or honeymoon to see all the wonders only in Cheesy Easy's bedroom. Reminds me of that time I once went to a 67 Diddy party.
It is a dark and stormy night. Everybody is circle jerking at the top of 339 menacingly. Due to personal reason, Power is ready to kill her dad and stepmommy, but out of nowhere, Rose Thugger stops her. You're already the toughest protagonist out there and had the most action out of everybody so far. Step aside, little bro. Let me have a share of the spotlight. Rose Thugger is losing at first because Diego is using his stand to keep her from reaching her final form, and Power sees something ain't right here.
Please, Power, I need this. My mom has 2 personalities.
Plot twist, Rose Thugger is a split who can transform into a super muscular Giga Chad when she takes off her shirt. I wonder who this reminds me of. All in that moment, her stand awakens into Act 2 Requiem, making her undefeatable. And I think you get where I'm going. 7 very tough pages of Muda later. Any last words, Mother? No? Well, I have some. Most characters deserve to die once. Some people deserve to die 67 times. Others deserve to die 100 times. But very few people are so down bad and depraved to earn the actual loop itself. Oh! But the real fun has only started.
Number 1, Victory Royale. Mommy leveled up, and I saved the day.
Not really, buddy. I saved the day 90%.
I saved the day 67%.
I have 67 brothers. Trust me, you are not going to win this argument.
She's of tongue now. Meanwhile, Doja, several platforms below, struggling to reach up the stairs. Oh, my neck hurts. At the bottom of the stairs, none other than Triple T himself with a bat and stack of cookies gets her attention. You're offering cookies? Could never refuse reaching closer. But before realizing it's too late, she's now stuck in a full-size mousetrap.
Wow, she literally is with tongue now. You're actually right.
And it gets even more cinematic.
Doja wakes up to a white screen. Where am I? I was just climbing back to my castle and this weird wooden guy. Another figure shows up. She flips a switch and the audio increases. Doja recoils in horror, belted down, unblinking. dies again 30 seconds into the madness of Dream Evil being flashed on the screen. She wakes up, gets run over by King Asgore driving in his car right after a beer, and responds, and in that super weird forest, none other than the man, the myth, the weird strawberry with legs himself. Welcome to the loop, motherfucker. You get what you fucking deserve. After that, everybody celebrates, Power returns home with her friend group, accidentally sets the Holy Corpse's scroll on fire, and the big bad boss himself wakes up. I have sacrificed many babies in Roblox to get Orb, or Ultimate Holy July Hentai book. That is, Volume 16, The Yaoi Prince. Good news for anybody who loves me some good yaoi. Where are my yaoi lovers at? It's strange to me how eerily close the release of this book was in the same time frame as the first episode of Steel Ball Run earlier this year. 2 arcs later, we get a new power couple of villains, just like the same dynamics as Doja and Green Diego, except the new Diddy Blood Goth Dami Mommy has ties to the late. At first I thought those two were possibly related. After researching, turns out she's Doja's mother-in-law, who pimped out her older sons years ago, starting her own empire and private island to breed people. Totally doesn't remind me of some rich guy from not too long ago. While I was looking all this up, I stumbled across a very interesting book. It's called This Is Why We Don't Marry Psychopaths. I'm pretty sure it's smut, and that's why I'm ordering it. Speaking of books, a wise man once said never judge a book by its cover, but can we judge the back of a book by its cover? Because the only way I could describe it is the physical manifestation of the word like if the was a person. To be a good written villain, you need to have a backstory. You got villains whose parents died, villains who were raised by shitty parents, cheating exes, kicked out your own hood, or your whole block perished in a fire. And then you got Doja, who was literally written to be menacing for menacing's sake. At least have some type of backstory. I looked this up, couldn't find anything at all. Not a clue whatsoever for a possible backstory. Any psychological or anything whatsoever that contributes to a possible villain arc. Doja just existed. The only event that will ever come close to the tragic backstory is a gyro situation. I meant to say situation. Haven't hated anyone with such a burning passion in a good while. That is to say, however, I still think there are bigger fish to fry. Doja ranks pretty high up on characters I cannot fuck with, yet there are still some instances where she is indeed still the lesser of the two evils. For reference, I'm ranking these tiers not by only how a shitty character they are, but also how physically attractive or repulsive they are. Name a character that's worse than Doja. I have several right off the top of my head.
Looking like I still do fraud.
Nonsense that aren't allowed to be near children. Absolute waste of oxygen right here. I know he has a criminal record, I just can't prove it yet. And any crackhead Floyd in real life that walks among the earth. For context, in 7th grade, my science teacher was this musty, crusty, greasy, mangy prostitute who smoked meth in the classroom. If you actually get frame mogged by a motherfucker missing half their face, then it's safe to say you're cooked, but I need mental, emotional, and spiritual help, my brothers, but I'm good physically. This ironically helped me in the long run. After seeing all the Kirk Forsaken inflation art, and even inflation in real life with Andrew Ditch, this motivated me to spend less money on snacks, do 50 push-ups a day, run on the treadmill, and just go all intense workout so I never end up built like a giant pumpkin. I'm even growing a six-pack from all the biking that's part of my grind set. Would have never been the muscle mommy I am today. Motivation! Nah, fear is all we need. And I think I just about covered it all. I didn't even plan on making a video like this for so long. It was actually 10 days ago. I realized how close 6-7 was coming up during one of my workouts, and I thought I had to do something to celebrate this glorious day. How about uploading something so comedic, so cinematic to my channel, because I hadn't done that for so long. And this is what inspired me, my inspiration to honor my favorite day of the year. I had 10 days, but with the power of locking in, anything could be done. Hope you all enjoyed my video, and remember, like, hit that bell, please subscribe. I play way too many video games.
To be continued, to be continued,